So what's going on? So it's Friday. It is 16:55 p.m. It's almost 1700 hours. And this is a Star Wars Thoughts video. So recently, a couple days ago, hashtag blackout Star Wars Eclipse surfaced on Twitter because David Cage said some bad shit. Now, of course, this has been covered out the asshole by everybody. Literally everybody. I'm going to cover it too! With my own colorful commentary. So, because everybody's going to be sitting there like, he made some inflammatory comments. None that I will say on this channel for threat of losing monetization. Me, I don't give a fuck. So what did David that'll work. David Dage. What did David Dage say? Oh no. Oh, you dick. So we're having technical difficulties in this bitch. So I did look up this shit because I was curious, because I don't like flying into a video half cocked, but I do it hell of the time. So anyway, David said, anyway, in my games, all women are whores. Okay, that's fucking funny. Because I'll explain why it's funny. I will, I promise. And then he also said, and at Quantic Dream, we don't make games for fags. Happens to be my favorite word because it has 12 definitions to it. Or so. Yeah, about 12 or so. My favorite, the one I use it for, is extreme hate of somebody. But he might be homophobic. So if he's homophobic, okay, I get it. Yeah, you don't like gay people. Everybody's like that sometimes. And he also said, in the open space, there is a lack of tits. Well, I mean, yeah, there's a lack of tits everywhere. If everybody's got tits, though, even men have tits. I got tits. Fuck. So, and all this stuff that is going on with David is, a lot of it's alleged shit. So, grain of salt. But then sometimes it turns out to be true. So, grain of salt with a fraction of truth. Does this affect my POV on wanting to get Star Wars Eclipse? No, it doesn't. Because, one, I don't have a problem with David. I have no fucking qualms with this dude. At all. I have no problem with him. He did not piss me off. He did not come to me, you know what, fuck you piece of shit. No, he didn't do anything to me. I'm not hurt by it. Why is this funny? Because this literally happens every time something new and shiny comes out. Literally, pay attention. This happens all the time. Everybody will be like, oh, this is so pretty. And then there's the backstories that come out. He's racist. She's a rapist. He's a rapist. He's racist. They did this. They did that. All the fucking time. And it gets so old. And then cue everybody that is part of the Star Wars fan, of any fandom, but this is Star Wars, so cue all the artists who are part of Star Wars, the authors, and they're like, I support this, I support that, and they're doing it just to save their asses. That's part of it. Some of them actually are passionate about, their beliefs and their beliefs, basically. But at the same time, it's about saving their own asses. That's part of it. That's what you don't hear about this shit. Is part of it is, oh yeah, I support the fans. I'm also saving my ass so I can get on these future projects, so I don't lose my contract with this big motherfucking group named Lucasfilm. That's how it goes. And what's really funny is that if you look back at every single big thing that has come out, this has been the pattern. It's a pattern. It's a fucking pattern. It's so easy to spot. New thing comes out. Bullshit follows. Bullshit turns out to be lies. Sometimes bullshit turns out to be truth. Just saying. But it's just, to me, it's funny because everybody will look for a reason to denounce somebody for whatever fucking reason. It still goes on. Oh, we're going to cancel this person. Bitch, the motherfucker is still breathing air. They're not canceled. They're still alive. They're still around. It's funny. Do I have a problem with Quantic Dream as a whole? No. I really don't. I don't even know who the fucking company is until Eclipse dropped. Am I excited for Eclipse? Fuck yeah. Am I going to play it irregardless if he's in charge or not? Damn straight. Because, once again, I don't give a fuck whether he's in charge or not. I don't give a fuck about his POV. Everybody is entitled to their POV, whether it's hateful, whether it's joyful, whether it's weird, whether it's wild. And people, that's the problem. People have a problem with POV. It's like you can't have that mindset. I'm like, dude, everything is changing. And it's hard to change with the times. Not everybody is going to change to fit your perspective, your agenda. Plain and simple. I mean, and the other big thing about this is that if this is, say this is part of a whole, say this is part of a, we'll just bull down, say it's part of a trilogy of games. Let's say Quantic signed a long-term contract with Lucasfilm, and they won't break out of that contract because that would cost them more money. So, who knows? Lucasfilm might stick with it and keep making the game. Oh well. But if they don't, they break away and choose somebody else to make the game, okay, that's cool too. They can do whatever the fuck they want. They have billions to blow. I mean, there's tons of companies out there to choose from. They chose Quantic for a fucking reason. Not because of David Gage, but because of what Quantic has put out over the years. That's why they picked him. Not because of who David is. It's a divorce thing. They separate themselves from that. They can put personal shit aside. That's how I am. I divorce myself from this shit. I'm like, oh, I see Star Wars Eclipse. I'm like, oh, this is beautifully and visually amazing. I can't wait to see who these new characters are. I love it. It's going to be great. And they're like, it's from Quantic Dream. Oh, wow, this is a new studio. This is cool. I don't know who they are. I've never heard of them before. And then all this allegations and all this bullshit comes out, and it's like, oh, is it all true though? Or is it just people saying shit to bring it down, you know? Because there are the types who know the full story. There are those who are bandwagon groupies that literally just they'll immediately see the hashtag and like, oh, I gotta retweet and like this so I'll be popular just like everybody else and I'll get my 5 seconds of fame on Twitter. This will boost my recognition and people will like me and they'll follow me and stuff and they'll subscribe to everything I do. Yeah, those motherfuckers. But me personally, am I really super offended by what he said? No, it's funny shit. It's just stupid funny shit that he said. Like, all women are whores. In his games, all women are whores. So, in his mindset, all the women he's made, they're all whores. So, that's probably one of his fetishes. You know, he's got all these different women that he's made, and they're all his whores. Okay, that's understandable. He don't make games for fags. Well, that depends. If you look at the definition of fag, and I'm going to look that up right now, because I did say it was a dozen or so. I want to make sure it's a dozen. Let's see here. Yes, dictionary. Come on. Merriam-Webster. Okay. Oh, it's a verb too. No shit. Alright, to work hard. Okay. To tire by strenuous activity. That's the verbs. The noun for it. Chiefly British. Toil, drudgery. It is such a fag, I came back tired to death. That's from a Jane Austen book. Drudge, since... What else? An English public school boy who acts as servant to an older schoolmate. Interesting. It's from Merriam-Webster's website, by the way. To serve a fag, especially in an English public school. Yeah, a lot of the shit's from British. Fag, noun, cigarette. Go back to Russell Brand. Fag Pimp Brand. That's funny shit. Plural, fags. A gay person, used as a term of abuse and disparagement. Faggy, adjective, offensive. Wow, synonyms for fag. Bang away, beaver, dig, drudge, endeavor, grub, hump, hustle, labor. Moil, peg, plow. You get the fucking point. It literally has multiple fucking definitions. And shit. And then this motherfucker. In the open space, there is a lack of tits. It sounds like something Shakespeare would say. Or it'd be in some fucking stage play. In the open space, there is a lack of tits. End scene. It's just funny to me. Because they take these random things and make them sound so bad and hateful. But when you look at it from a funny angle, it's like, are you serious? Like, that's offensive? That's funny as shit. Oh, man. And going back to being offended by creators and shit. What if you found out your favorite creator was A, a murderer, B, a pedophile, C, a drug runner, D, sex trafficker, E, a fucking undercover narc or some shit? How would you feel then? Would it change your mind? Would you feel any different about them? Would you literally go and have a burning of all their material because you don't agree with how they are? Something to think about. But yeah, I mean, this shit is just so funny. Like, it cracks me up. But the key word is alleged. And I love that word because every time you hear it, they allegedly, and people are like, he's instantly guilty, or she's instantly guilty. They've done it. They're bad. They should be punished to the full extent of the law. Like, who fucking cares? You're going to come across people like this throughout the years. This motherfucker is only going to be a footnote, a tiny little footnote in history. Last footnote. And then in 2022 and beyond, we're going to have all these kinds of problems coming back again about different shit. Insert fandom, something new comes out, bullshit follows, allegations follow, yada, yada, yada. Rinse and repeat. It's how we roll. Cue all the twatter hashtags and all that bullshit. It just gets so tiring. It's so tired. And it's so dumb. And I get so sick and tired of people being persecuted over shit they said ages ago. I've said a lot of shit ages ago, and I've owned up to it. You know, I don't fuck around. I'm like, yeah, I've said some bad shit. I've owned up to bad shit. But it's like, if you're going to persecute somebody for saying fun, stupid shit like that, and believing in the allegations and whatnot, then, yeah, you can follow that hive mind mentality and be cool with that. That's fine. You can keep to your side of the tracks. I don't give a shit. That's your MO, not mine. That's yours. It's just, it's the back and forth, and it's so dumb. It's just dumb. I mean, you look at how everybody reacts to this shit. And everything I've mentioned in this vid, you know, you can criticize it and say, oh, you're full of shit. Oh, you're wrong. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. I'm just spitballing my POV. Plain and simple. I mean, I see a pattern. I point out a pattern. Plain and simple. I don't need the bullshit or be like, hey, subscribe to my channel before I start this video, or you won't understand what the fuck I'm talking about. Donate to my Patreon so I'd have more money to talk more bullshit for you. I'm not like that. I don't ever ask for a handout. Fuck that. I say my piece, and I let you think about it. That's how I roll. So, is it hateful towards queer folk? Yeah, it's hateful. Are queer folk extra sensitive lately? Yeah, they're kind of extra sensitive. We'll just leave it at that. They're extra sensitive. Everybody's extra sensitive about something. Fuck. You can't say that. It's bad. Oops. I mean, what's going to happen in the future, honestly? It's going to get to the point where you won't be able to say any fucking word out of the goddamn dictionary. Because it's bad. We'll be talking in fucking numbers and shit. 1, 1, 2, 5, 7. You can't say that to me. 5, 4, 9, 10, 25. It's gonna be to the point where we'll be talking in numbers and fucking grammar shit. Apostrophe, comma, hashtag, pound sign, hyphen. It's gonna be a fucking retarded future. Oh, God almighty, I swear. But yeah, like me, I look at it from my side of the tracks. That's how I roll. So, if this video offended you in any way, shape, or form, I'm not sorry. I mean, if you took great offense to this, you need to go back and rewatch and understand that I'm not trying to be offensive. I'm just explaining my POV on this shit. Just saying. However, if you weren't offended by this video in any way, shape, or form, you understand what I'm saying, and you get it, and you see the pattern, let me know below. But yeah, I'm excited for Star Wars Eclipse. I really am. I don't give a fuck who's behind the helm. So, yeah. Do I support Quantic Dream then? I guess I do. But I don't, it's not a thing of, I don't care who's in charge of Quantic Dream. It's not David that I see. It's everybody below that motherfucker that I support. Those motherfuckers are the ones making the game. The artists, the developers, the motion capture folk, all them, they're the ones making the game. Not David. He's just a CEO. He's a CEO. That's it. And Lucasfilm. And Disney. Oh, that's right. It's under Disney. That means you're a Disney hater too, aren't you? No, I'm not a Disney hater. Fuck you. I love Milky. I love Mickey Mouse. Whatever. I'm gonna get the fuck off here. So, if you're offended, okay, cool. I get it. Go touch grass. If you're not offended, cool. Let's go smoke some grass. Till next time, like and subscribe for thoughts and prayers.